When you're a Jet all the way, unless you enjoy winning and stability. Take Geno Smith, for example, former Jet. His time in the Big Apple was rotten to the core. This dude received a full dose of dysfunction. He was booed, benched, and even beaten by a teammate, leaving him with a broken jaw. From there, he was wheels up throughout the league, layovers with the Giants and Chargers, before eventually touching down in Seattle in 2019. Following 3 seasons as a clipboard carrier, he takes over for an injured Russell Wilson, and since then has remained at cruising altitude. Let's take you to 2022, the year of the Geno-sance. See what we did there? He starts all 17 games. He throws for 30 touchdowns. He's a Pro Bowler. He's named the Comeback Player of the Year and finishes 9th in MVP voting.
They wrote me off. I ain't right back, though. That's the problem. I ain't right back. Let's go.
So that got us thinking. Who else has enjoyed newfound fame and success after their flight was delayed in New York? Boarding in Group A, this man right here, Bill Belichick, who famously handed in his resignation letter written on a cocktail napkin after spending just 1 day on board with the Jets, who he would end up tormenting twice a year for the next 2 decades, winning 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots along the way. Keyshawn Johnson has a premium seat on this flight. Yes, the former #1 overall pick recorded 2 Pro Bowl campaigns in New York, but it took a trade to Tampa to help him lift the Lombardi Trophy. Turns out, when you throw him the damn ball, good things happen. Now we land on one of the greatest Jets of all time, Darrelle Revis, a perpetual All-Pro corner who led the Jets to back-to-back AFC title games but failed to elevate them to Super Bowl champion. That's when Revis Island was relocated, and his descent into New England turned out to be the title-winning high point on his journey. In 1976, the Jets run out of fuel once again when John Diesel Riggins leaves for greener pastures in our nation's capital, where the bruising tailback racked up 4 playoff appearances, finishing top 4 in MVP voting, and won a Super Bowl. New York's most recent frequent flyer, now racking up air miles and smiles elsewhere, is Sam Darnold. His Jets career was terribly turbulent. 13 wins, 25 losses. His biggest battle was against mono and seeing ghouls in Gotham.
Seen ghosts.
'Tis but a rough patch in the sky. Since his days in a Jets uniform, Darnold has had a real altitude adjustment and is now under center for the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. Jets fans, earmuffs, Sam Darnold is an MVP candidate. So which former Jet will be next to find success after no longer being a Jet? We're looking at you, Robert Saleh, who was escorted out by Jet security on Tuesday morning in what will likely be the best move of his career. Because in life, 3 things are certain: death, taxes, and the Jets are gonna jet.